Good evening, fellers. Just going through the old podcast stuff, just looking to see what's going on. I had Commissioner calls it Bonehead Move of the Week for owners. This one here's got me kind of perplexed as to what happened here. There was some activity on the old waiver wire in the trade market, and I'm trying to figure out the logic behind it, and I can't quite figure it out. And that's maybe why I've not been a championship owner based on this logic. So Wade goes out and picks up Darren Sproles off the waiver wire. Sproles used to be a pretty good back, and being in Philly, he might be a good asset. I'm not sure, and then all of a sudden, Wade goes and turns and takes the guy he spent $2 on picking up and trades him for a kicker. So I'm sitting here thinking, so you could have spent $2 on a kicker, but instead you spend $5 on a kicker. So basically you spent $7 on a kicker. I've never quite got that logic, but hey, I guess it don't matter. That's why it's Wade's team and not my team. I'm just trying to figure out why in the world you'd spend $7 on a kicker when you couldn't just go pick one up off the scrap heap for $2. But hey, for those of us that'll end up in the championship, we'll gladly take the doll hairs from you, Wade. We appreciate your efforts. So, anyhow, good week for everybody. A lot of high scores this week. Some sadness about a couple people were on the short end of the stick. Waiting for the commissioner to give his 2 cents worth. But the game of the week, of course, we'll start with me and Jonesy, the 2 division leaders. Jonesy almost picked this score from the get-go. 92-90. I win by the skin of my teeth. Pretty good week for me. I'm pretty happy. So I'll take the W and keep on rolling, hopefully towards the division championship. Chris and Brad, the grudge match of all grudge matches. Brad hangs on 78-57. Heartbreaker of the week and probably the best game of the week was Rickman and Kurzak. Rickman puts up 109. Kurzak ends up with 101, 8 points short. Kurz could have beat anybody else that week but Rickman, and that's who he played. And that's just the nature of the beast that is the GFFL. Fish wins by a scary 2-point margin over Tony, 81-79. A wild one there, but Fish gets out of the janitor's closet and into the winner's circle. The poop fest of the week was Wade and Greg, total of 56-49. The 2 lowest scores of the week played each other, and Wade gets lucky because he wins. Wade beat the only person he could have beat, and that was Greg. If he played anybody else this week, he would have lost, but luckily he played Greg, and Greg put up a donut, so 49 there. So all in all, good weeks for everybody. I would be content on how we're doing on things. Just a breakdown of where we're at divisions wise. Jonesy, even though he took the loss from me, he's pretty much, and by way of tiebreaker, he still leads his division because he's 2-0 in his division. Tony is second. He's 3-2. Then Wade at 2-3, Greg at 2-3, and then Fish bringing up the rear at 1-4. As for the South, of course, I'm in front there, 4-1 on the season, 2-0 in the division. Brad is second by way of tiebreaker. He's 3-2. Chris is at 3-2. Rickman's at 2-3, and Kurz is at 2-3. So our division's very much wide open. No one's running away from anything just yet. So I face Kurz this week. It'll be a big week for me against Kurz, as it is for Kurz. It's the same way for him. So with the bye weeks and everything going on, it'll be interesting to see what happens. So more to come later. I'm going to do some more research here before I go to bed and check things out, and hopefully I'll have another post for you before the end of the evening. If not, I'll put something on Thursday before